that I have, and I'm just like, yeah, just have it
Oh,
sit
that's
in my
awesome.
front. And
Yeah.
he's just like, and then he didn't, because he had to check areas that he doesn't usually see on me. And whatnot, he's just like, your thighs are fucking insane.
Hey, we're live, by the way.
Oh, are we now?
Are they hearing us? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Talking about our thighs.
I got thunder thighs. But
There we go. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So we're talking about most famous people from each state. Right now, top tier is Johnny Cash
Mhm.
from Arkansas.
Mhm.
We had John Denver from
Arkansas, one
Colorado.
might say.
John Denver is a pretty good contestant too against Johnny Cash.
Did he have his own talk show?
I think he did.
Oh, really? Oh,
It wasn't very good though. Or it didn't last very long.
Connecticut is one I have dispute with because they have John Mayer listed.
Ah.
Is he really the most popular musician from Connecticut though?
I would say Michael Bolton is. Michael Bolton was born and raised in New Haven.
Yeah, Michael Bolton is more famous than John Mayer, probably. Is Michael Bolton more famous than Johnny Cash? I don't think so.
I would say so. It's not like Johnny Cash collabed with Lonely Island.
Granted, John Mayer did date Taylor Swift.
Ooh,
that doesn't mean shit.
It means everything to. Yeah, Taylor Swift is the most famous artist in the world right now, and I'm pretty sure that when we get to Tennessee and Taylor Swift's name comes up, she's taking the crown.
All right, we'll keep Johnny Cash at top.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this person is. George Thorogood?
George Thorogood? George Thorogood from The Doors?
Oh, Bad to the Bone. Yeah.
Yeah, George Thorogood. Good contender.
Yeah.
Not better than not more famous than Johnny Cash.
Definitely not.
Florida, they have Tom Petty.
Nah,
which, yes.
Maybe. More famous, maybe.
Well, Georgia, I think, has Johnny Cash beat at least, but you have to knock him off eventually.
Yeah.
With James Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Brown would knock off Johnny Cash in a popularity contest, in a fame contest.
Hawaii has Is
great.
Is phenomenal.
Not more famous. Not more famous, but phenomenal artist.
You know it's him.
Yeah.
You just fucking know.
You know who. If you know who is, then you know
what it is all about.
Ash, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Idaho has one of my legends, somebody who got me into rock and roll, but I know is not going to beat James Brown. Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
Yeah, no.
Nikki Sixx had a radio station called The Sixth Sense. That is the first time I ever listened to Disturbed and Godsmack, and oh my god, it was a great radio station.
Sixth Sense was one of our car favorites.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The damn straight.
All right, now is a solid debate. Illinois has Miles Davis.
Ooh. Okay. Miles Davis is famous in a different way than James Brown is. Because Miles Davis, you know Miles Davis's name. Have you ever heard any of his music? Like, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say, thought it was subscribed when I saw it wasn't. There you go.
He has 32 Grammy nominations.
Yes.
And he's won 8 of them. That's fucking wild.
Damn.
I would still stick with James Brown if I'm being honest.
As more famous? I would personally go with Miles Davis.
I appreciate it. This debate doesn't mean anything now that we're on Indiana and it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And I think we're just stuck here.
Well, keep going. We'll see. We'll see.
Glenn Miller for Iowa. Good for him.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Melissa Etheridge?
Melissa Etheridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Jim James for Kentucky.
What
a Kentucky name. Yeah.
Who the hell is Jim James?
Never trust somebody with 2 first names.
My Morning Jacket.
No clue.
I don't know him. Okay. Not beating Michael Jackson, unfortunately, but Louis Armstrong for Louisiana.
Oh.
I would say not beating Michael Jackson.
Maybe not beating Michael Jackson.
Close.
Louis Armstrong would have beaten a couple of the other people who were sitting on the throne for a while, though.
Yes. Ray LaMenage from Maine.
No idea.
Who the fuck?
He's just a singer-songwriter. He has 1 Grammy nomination, so...
I think I know who that is, and he's not more famous.
Obviously, we don't know who the fuck he is. This makes... Frank Zappa.
Not more famous than Michael Jackson.
Not more famous than Michael Jackson.
But a great contender.
Great. James Taylor is from Massachusetts. I had no idea.
James Taylor would give Michael Jackson a run for his money and popularity and fame.
Yes.
But Michael Jackson would still win, I think.
All right, first serious contender against Michael Jackson, though. Michigan, Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
Stevie Wonder probably wins that. Stevie Wonder wins that.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw, all right, this sounds like a tangent, and it kind of is. There's a musical off Broadway right now that's all written with song lyrics that was found, or like quotes found on bathroom stalls.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the songs is called, you saw this? So one of the songs is called Confessions, and one of the confessions was, I didn't know Stevie Wonder was blind. I thought sunglasses was just kind of his thing.
Oh, that's great. I think Stevie Wonder knocks Michael Jackson off the throne.
Back to back with Minnesota having Prince.
Oh my god.
Okay, even if Stevie Wonder didn't knock Michael Jackson off his throne, Prince would knock Michael Jackson off his throne.
I firmly believe Prince.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. And then Mississippi has Elvis.
Oh my god.
There's no beating Elvis. You can't. Internationally, you can beat Elvis any day of the week.
The man has lore. And like,
what lore does he have?
Can I just say I watched?
Cousin?
Can I just hold on a fucking second there, buddy? But I watched the Elvis movie, the 2022 Elvis movie with Austin Butler, and it was a weird focal point that they kept focusing on his agent and not on Elvis himself. But I still loved the Elvis movie. It was a good movie.
Elvis was, a lot of people will, like, I've heard in podcasts and shit like that Elvis is the celebrity that helped people learn how to be a celebrity. That was Jerry Lee Lewis that did that with his 16-year-old cousin, not Elvis.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was Jerry Lee Lewis. You Jerry Lewis, Elvis less so. Elvis was a disgusting individual in the last few years of his life because he ate like over 20,000 calories a day, and like,
oh my god,
he got really fat, and he died of a heart attack on the toilet. But when they did his autopsy, they found 40 pounds of stool backed up in his colon. It was disgusting. It was vile. Sure what happened to that man?
The man fell for, like, in the way that I was saying, like, he paved the way for how famous people are supposed to be now.
Yeah,
like that's how the movie business works.
Yeah,
he was the one that fell for all the traps first.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
at the end of his life, he was so fucked.
Elvis never did an international tour because of what happened to him, because of his trap that he fell into.
Yeah.
Yep. Missouri has Chuck Berry.
No.
Well,
not more famous than Elvis.
I agree, but how ironic that they're back to back.
Yeah.
When, like, the focal point is Elvis was stealing Chuck Berry's music.
He wasn't stealing it. Was he? I mean, Chuck Berry and Elvis were kind of in the same period of time. Elvis was moving on.
Okay. Yeah. Montana has James Amet.
No.
From Pearl Jam.
Oh, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Even though. Oh, it's not even the lead singer of Pearl Jam. It's the bassist of Pearl Jam.
Oh my god.
Hey, Montana, get better musicians.
Hey, you're from Montana, right? Not from fucking here.
Yeah.
Wait, who's famous from Montana? That bassist from Pearl Jam.
Yeah. There you go.
Nebraska has Connor Obzert.
Connor Oberst?
Oberst? Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. He's just
Move on.
He's made music.
Move on.
Yeah. Nevada, Brandon Flowers.
Who the fuck is Brandon Flowers?
Lead singer of the Killers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which
no, not more famous than Elvis.
You walk into any bar right now, you play an Elvis song, eyes roll. But if you play Mr. Brightside,
one song, one song from the Killers.
He's one of the most famous ex-Mormons too.
He is. He's absolutely like a spearhead of the ex-Mormon.
Good point, Dono. Good point.
Okay, this is what I actually might have to put on some gloves to fight, because this is like the history of rock and roll, or like the history of rock and roll. New Hampshire has James Dio.
James who?
Dio.
James Dio.
D-I-O?
Yeah, D-I-O.
But it was I, Dio.
It is I, Dio.
The fact I don't even recognize his name. What was he in? What did he do?
Black Sabbath?
Oh, Black Sabbath.
Rainbow?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just the ancestral deity of rock and roll as we know it today.
Sure.
Oh, my head.
Black Sabbath was originally British, though, weren't they?
No.
No.
They're from New Hampshire. They're from Portsmouth.
I think you're talking.
Ozzy Osbourne?
No.
Ozzy Osbourne is what filled in after Dio left to do solo stuff.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
So all right, well I guess it's Elvis.
Okay.
I've been looking for someone that can take Elvis in a fight. Now we might actually have one, because New Jersey has Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The man set like how fucking like you act on a stage, like that riz that you need as a front man.
Oh yeah.
Not to do music. Like he set.
I mean, he was a part of the original.
Like, you got to be able to.
He was part of the original Rat Pack. Like,
yeah.
You know.
I will also say, I think it's fun that New Jersey is the first one that has honorable mentions with Frankie Valli, Bruce Springsteen, and Bon Jovi.
Oh my God!
All three of them? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
New Jersey putting up some bangers.
Frank Sinatra is so famous that I know that I was he was only alive for about 3 months of the amount of time that I was alive at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're that old?
Fuck off. He died, and I believe it was either October or November of 94. So
when did Frank Sinatra die? It was May of 98.
Wow.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, then it was.
So Frank Sinatra died in May of 1998. He died for June, July.
Damn it!
August,
That means
September,
I was
October.
alive for Frank Sinatra as well.
Okay.
5 months. I was born 5 months after Frank Sinatra died.
Time that Frank Sinatra was still alive.
So. I was born 5 months after Frank Sinatra died.
Are you his reincarnation?
No.
Well, what is a man?
New Mexico. Demi Lovato.
No.
No.
No, I refuse.
I mean, it's acceptable.
It's arguable.
Pretty high.
It's arguable. I refuse to put Demi Lovato above Frank Sinatra.
Some people on this list, but no.
This is where I think we're all going to agree the answer is no, but I totally see a debate to be have here. New York has Tony Bennett.
No.
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 But there is a debate there.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
North Carolina, John Coltrane.
John Coltrane?
Yeah.
No.
Amazing jazz musician. No. North Dakota. You got Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa's from North Dakota?
Apparently. He's from
North Dakota. Know that. That's great.
God damn.
Not more famous than Frank Sinatra, but that's great.
Yeah, it's great. That's great for him.
Can I say, what? I went on my family trip to the Plains, and when we went to North Dakota, for some reason, I just rattled this off, and it made my parents crack up every time I said it afterwards. I just kind of went, come on up to North Dakota. It's like South Dakota, but worse. And I was just like, I don't know what brought me to say that, but it just made them crack up every time. And North Dakota was fine, but South Dakota was better.
Yeah.
All right, North Dakota, and then what?
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio. North Ohio.
North Ohio has Dean Martin.
Again, Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Like, Dean was not more famous than Frank.
No.
he was up there, but he was not more famous than Frank. Their combined efforts would probably make them very, very, yeah.
Oklahoma, easy winner of the whole bracket, Garth Brooks.
Yes. Garth Brooks.
I said it as a joke. You think Garth Brooks is more famous than Frank Sinatra?
No, Garth Brooks was if you're talking popularity, fame, Garth Brooks invented stadium country. Like, he made country accessible to stadiums that could fill up with hundreds of thousands of people, and those stadiums would sell out to watch Garth Brooks.
I don't think he's more famous than Frank Sinatra, though.
No, I don't think so.
If you're talking direct popularity, he is.
If we're talking modern popularity, he is, which I guess is more important.
It is. I mean, we were talking about Michael Jackson. We were talking about Johnny Cash.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, Garth Brooks.
Okay, wait, but that goes back to, I don't think Garth Brooks is more famous than Michael Jackson.
Ash, yes.
Michael Jackson already got dethroned. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, this is a bad format.
Yeah.
All right, Garth Brooks. I sent you the name of the person from Oregon because I can't even begin to try to pronounce it.
Esperanza Spalding?
Sure.
No fucking clue who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Florence and the Machine.
Wait, sorry. Random. Are the three of you each 2 years apart in age? I'm 24. I'm going to be 25 this year.
I am 26. Going to be 27 this year.
I was 28 and I turned 29 this year.
Oh, so yeah, all 2 years apart.
We're all 2 years apart.
We're 2 years apart from each other. There you go.
If we were actually brothers, our parents would have been decently sane.
There you go. Pennsylvania.
Yeah. We're actually all brothers. We just don't know it yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My dad was a busy man.
Anyway.
Billie Holiday.
Ooh. Not more famous than Garth Brooks.
No.
Should be, but not.
I thought we were still on Frank Sinatra.
No, Garth Brooks beat Frank Sinatra.
Just barely.
Yeah, not more famous than Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Rhode Island apparently has nobody because it is a DJ named Arab Muzkick.
What?
Good for that guy.
I'm sorry. Well, Rhode Island is so small. Anyway.
Okay. South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Rucker. Dominating 2 different genres in 2 different decades.
By himself, you have to have Hootie and the Blowfish to make an argument that he's more famous than Garth Brooks.
I had no idea Wagon Wheel was written by Bob Dylan. This article says it was a cover. I did not know.
Was it really?
Yeah, Bob Dylan's song, Wagon Wheel.
Huh. Well, how about that? Well, because I originally heard Wagon Wheel as a song by Old Crow Medicine Show. And
okay.
And then I heard Darius Rucker's version and I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I think Darius Rucker beats Garth Brooks in my opinion.
I don't, unfortunately. Dono, it's down to you, I guess.
I don't know who either of these men are.
Okay. You know who Garth Brooks is?
Yeah, that's a crime that you don't even know who Garth Brooks is.
Don't fucking hate.
Pour me something tall and strong.
I thought that was.
Oh no, wait! I've got friends in low places where the whiskey.
I've heard like maybe that one song from him. I've heard so many songs from Frank Sinatra.
Either way.
So, South Dakota, Shauna Cloven.
What?
Sure.
Move on.
Singer-songwriter.
No fucking clue.
Oh, geez. Tennessee has Dolly Parton.
Oh my!
They put Dolly Parton above Taylor Swift for this list.
Dude, it's Dolly Parton.
Dolly has to. Dolly beats Garth.
Yeah.
If she can beat Taylor Swift, then she has to beat Garth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Texas has Willie Nelson.
But Willie wasn't even originally from Texas. He was originally from Oklahoma, I thought.
Isn't Willie Nelson known for like fucking smoking?
Or was that Merle Haggard?
Oh yeah.
I thought
Texas it's not even legal.
Either Willie Nelson or Merle Haggard had a famous song called "Okie from Muskogee," and that meant they were from Oklahoma.
Willie Nelson was born in Central Texas.
He was? Well, all right.
Yeah.
I don't think Willie Nelson is more famous than Dolly Parton.
I think it's close, but
it's
I don't.
Close. I don't think it is, though. Yeah.
Utah has David Archuleta.
David Archuleta.
He's from.
You mean the winner of American Idol?
Is it?
He didn't even win.
He didn't even win?
No, he placed second.
Yeah.
What? So the most famous singer from
Here's the thing. He got more famous than the dude that won.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Which normally
I don't know who the
happens.
fuck won.
His name was also David.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was that season.
It was the season with the two Davids.
Yep.
Utah was fucking crazy that
Either
year.
way, I think
Vermont.
I think Dolly beats David.
Yeah.
Vermont.
Vermont.
He's also a famous Mormon.
Anastasio.
Trey Anastasia.
Sure. The drummer for the Police. Top 3 best drummers of all time, not beating Dolly Parton.
No.
Virginia has Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Remind me what she does, but I know the name.
She was the blacks the voice of like black music for a very long time. She was like the
most popular jazz singer.
Most popular, jazz singer. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think she's more famous than Dolly Parton. I think
it's
this is a
arguable.
name you can't throw out very
It's definitely
often.
arguable. You can throw.
I think it's.
I could tell anybody.
You could throw her in a ring with
Dolly
Dolly Parton, and there's probably a coin flip odds.
I could say to anybody, "Hey, you hear about Dolly Parton?" And they'd be like, "What?" If I said this lady, what was the name?
You hear about Ella Fitzgerald?
You hear about Ella Fitzgerald, and they'd be like, "You mean that dude from the 1800s?"
All right, Dolly Parton has it.
Yeah.
Here's the real fight. Washington has Jimi Hendrix.
Oh fuck!
I think Jimmy has
Fuck.
it. He's an experience.
Yeah.
You think Jimi Hendrix? You think Woodstock? You think like all of his
Jimi
like
Hendrix.
some of his most famous?
Jimi
Listen,
Hendrix.
It's
I've
Jimi
gotta-
Hendrix.
Listen,
Is there anybody after Jimi Hendrix on this list?
Dippy.
Yeah.
Quick
Yeah,
question.
we have a lot.
Was Jimi
We have all the
Hendrix a
Ws.
right or left-handed guitar player?
He's both.
I know the answer. I got it. His
Got it.
guitar was strong left-handed and he played right.
Huh? Wait,
He's strong
how the
maybe
fuck does
upside
that
down.
make
his
sense?
guitar for a left-handed guitar, but played his guitar in the position and like with his right hand.
So it was completely upside down.
Yes.
Fun. I didn't realize that. Well, yeah,
And I
I think
just
Jimi
throw this
Hendrix
out there.
beats Dolly for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to throw this out there because I don't think he gets enough credit as a like guitarist. When Jimi Hendrix wanted to jam, just like wanted to play his guitar with another musician, he would call Eric Clapton. Jimi Hendrix thought Eric Clapton was the only guitarist on his level, and I don't think Eric Clapton gets enough credit for how
Yeah,
good
Eric Clapton is definitely
Yeah.
As a
So-
standalone guitar player, Eric Clapton is probably the only person up there with Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
There's a couple that could go up there, but I can't think of them off the top of my head.
So this list has Washington D.C. by itself. Marvin Gaye.
Let's
No.
Marvin Gaye and get it on.
That's not him.
That's not even his song.
I know it's not,
Like,
but I also know about. So there's a fucking story in the
it's your
LDS
cousin,
religion
Marvin
about
Barry.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh,
So
Either way.
apparently one of the the presidents was on a plane back from like his mission or whatever, and Marvin Gaye was sitting right there next to him, and he goes, "Hey, what's something that like they were talking about this whole thing, and basically Marvin Gaye just goes like, all music is just made to like get people to want to have sex and do drugs, like that's
Yes.
it." And I was just like, what? And like now I'm just like, well, duh, it's to get you to feel like you fucking like experience. Music should be an
Have sex and
experience.
do drugs.
And like sex and drugs, freaking, that's like the tip.
Yeah.
of the
Sex, lies,
experience.
and video.
I'm older now, so it's coffee and masturbate, but I get the like.
Anyway.
West Virginia. Number 1 pick, beating everybody else. If you only consume State Farm commercials, Brad Paisley.
Brad Paisley? Yeah, no.
I actually fuck with it. As someone who's not that big of a country fan, I love Brad Paisley.
And that's the problem with country music nowadays.
Yes. Wisconsin, Justin Vernon.
No clue.
All right. Wyoming, Scott Abbott. He has a banjo in this picture. I don't think
even
he's
less
win.
of a clue.
And that's it.
That's
right.
it? There you go. Most famous musician by state, Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Fantastic. Washington, which brings us back to Dono actually said Washington.
Oh my God, Dono said Washington.
Dono correctly predicted.
Fuck you! What now? To prove Dono wrong.
That's unfucking believable. Trying to prove Dono wrong and proving him right anyway.
Fuck you. I completely forgot that was like the point
I
of
did
this
too.
whole thing.
I totally.
my
I can't
God.
lie. We got to like North Dakota, and I'm like, why am I reading this list?
What a great fucking point. Oh my God. Jesus.
What's up, baby?
Oh,
Some of the greatest musicians have come out of Washington.
you're correct. And by our count, the greatest one in chronological order, or not chronological order, alphabetical order, did. Well, there you go.
God damn.
On that note, what's going on in NASCAR, Nippy?
Oh shit. Well, the playoffs have begun. So there is a field of 16 drivers that either earned enough points to get into the playoffs or won a race to get into the playoffs. And the first race of the NASCAR playoffs was at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina, and it was kind of a shutout. We only had a couple of drivers leading the race at any given point, and the one who won the race led almost a third of all the laps. And it was a driver that I did not particularly care to win. It was Kyle Larson. There was a little bit of drama
His
in the
last
middle.
name sounds like arson.
Kyle Larson. There was a little bit of drama in the middle where Alex Bowman ran into Daniel Suarez, or not ran into Daniel Suarez. He tried to block Daniel Suarez and failed, and then tried to block him again and got punted into the wall. But they both called each other dumb. It was a whole thing. There was a very good chance for Kevin Harvick to win, and then he got fucked over by a caution coming out at the precise wrong time, and it was a fun race. I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Cool.
All right.
And these playoffs do not affect my points system that I keep track of separately, the slap shoes points. Where drivers literally just earn points on a race-by-race basis, and whoever has earned the most points at the end of the season is the champion. The NASCAR's system nowadays is totally different, and it's fun because of that. It's more entertaining, but it's also less, competitive.
With your point system, could we theoretically have a fantasy NASCAR league?
Possibly.
Do you think that's I think that would be funny for me and Dono knowing nothing about NASCAR.
Yeah, we could. We could have.
Honestly,
I have a list of drivers that I root for in a given week. I mean, you could make a list and you could see how well they do.
You know what we could do is, those brackets or whatever that we do at the very end.
Yeah.
Of every single one of these, we could just make one. I think. I don't know. This is for March.
Do a Dapper draft where we're picking 5 racers.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we put on. I don't know.
And then that's our team for the NASCAR season.
Honestly, my brain jumped and went to March Madness is coming up. No, it's not. It's fucking
No.
6 months away.
I have been invited.
March Madness is coming up in September.
I am not
It is?
exaggerating. When I
It's
say I have
September
been invited
Madness.
to 8 different fantasy football leagues.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing any of them. I don't fucking have time for that shit. But yeah, 8 different people were
Or
like,
the money.
that much money.
It's
You
like,
don't have to
what?
spend any money on it if you don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Well, someone has to lose, and whoever loses gets punished.
Yeah, it's different punishments.
Yeah.
Here we do a
Dude,
fantasy NASCAR league.
In
What's the
terms
punishment?
in terms of fantasy sports leagues punishments, I heard a really terrible one the other day because it was assuming that your fantasy sports league is mostly men, if not all men.
Yeah.
There was one punishment that I heard where the loser had to legally change their gender identity to female and then sign up
compete
for
in a
night
women's
classes. And then sign up for night classes and attempt to compete in a women's league of sports.
Yep.
And if they succeeded, then their friends had to go like to whatever that like they were competing in, and it was like, oh, hot button, hot button.
My favorite punishment that I have seen is you have to make a nude calendar and send it to 2 of your exes.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Honestly, Bradley, that wouldn't be a bad thing for you. Like, you could just do that. That doesn't sound like a punishment. That just sounds like a thing that you would do.
We'll sell it on the merch store.
The adult section.
Dude, all right.
My favorite one that I've ever seen is dude lost and then had to go to Home Depot, and he smoked weed until he got kicked out.
I did see that, yes.
And didn't realize that Home Depot doesn't care if you smoke weed in it.
They don't. They just left him there.
So he...
my God.
So he got absolutely fucking baked to the point that he couldn't fucking, like
he couldn't move
until it was time to close. He was just
that poor guy.
He was literally like smoking. One of the like employees was just like, "Is this like?" And
are you gonna kick me out?
Thing? He's just like, no, you're good.
I don't get paid enough for that. He said, "Please kick me out."
Oh my God.
It's like, no, I can't do that to you.
The other one I saw that's not nearly as mean that I really liked is you have to do a 10K inside of a Walmart.
Oh no. Oh,
I really
God.
like that.
Like, you have to walk around.
Yeah, you have to walk 10K in a kilometer or in a Walmart.
Wow.
I mean, that's not terrible.
So I'm not saying for
that's
today,
like an hour for me.
But I don't think you I don't think you can do a 10K in an hour. How long is a 10K?
Dude, I can
10 kilometers?
I can I can do a 5K in 25.
Can you really?
Yeah.
I say this
10K,
respectfully.
a 10K is
10K
is 6.2 miles.
You're a big guy. Like, that's like, I don't know. In my brain, it's either you're good at lifting weights or you're good at running. It's hard for me to be like, oh, people can be good at both.
Dude,
like,
I literally.
What do you think an NFL running back is?
But
it's fucking both.
I literally started doing cardio again this week. I haven't been doing it because I've been wanting to build muscle mass and everything like that. But I was like, I want to get leaner, so I'm like, I started doing cardio, and I thought I would have to build back up to, because I had gotten my 5K down to like 28 last time I checked, and then I just went on like the elliptical, and I fucking did it, and I did my first mile in fucking, what was it, like 7 minutes?
Huh. I like that.
Like,
good job,
it was either 7 or 8 minutes, but like literally cut my time down tremendously.
There you go.
Just because I've lost so much like weight and my muscles can take that now.
Very nice.
Dippy looks like he's been getting ready.
A little bit. So I wanted to talk a little bit about recurring segments first, and then lead that into talking about the episodes that are coming up, because I mentioned this in the Discord. We have a pretty fairly well set schedule for like the next 2 months.
Yeah.
But I need to talk about 2 episodes in particular that we need to land on, if we even need to land on them. But let's do recurring segments first. We have Urban Dictionary, obviously. I'll do that very fucking fast. If you want to think of some items for your...
Oh, I'm already ready with items.
So the Urban Dictionary definition of the day is toss my cookies, which simply means that you're vomiting.
Oh, yeah.
I tossed my cookies after one too many beers. That's...
Which is a very different statement if you're talking about salads.
Oh my God. Oh no. No. All right. So there you go. Urban Dictionary definition of the day.
All right. Magic items.
All right.
I, like many other D&D players, love a good sentient magic item that can talk to you.
Oh boy.
And before I have spat you accents, today we're gonna do something a little bit different.
Yes.
So who wants to go first?
I will.
All right, Dippy. As you pick up this longbow that is quite heavy in your hand, brown all over, it starts chirping in your ear like a squirrel.
Oh my god.
It's a sentient magical item that only speaks squirrel.
It's a sentient magical item, but the sentience comes from a squirrel, not a humanoid. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so let's well, I imagine it's imbued with like it like oak wood, acorns. So this bow is I mean, it's 1d10. You can use it to make a get advantage on a survival check to find nuts.
Okay.
That's quite specific. Okay.
It's very specific. It's just kind of a
hope
flavor
you'll have
thing.
a party full of dudes.
And if you fire an arrow, it goes seeking for the junk. No.
I actually love that.
Can I throw
Squirrels
my
are
hat into this
vicious,
one?
you know? Yeah. Go for it.
I'm gonna call this Bow the Flying Squirrel.
Oh, I love it.
When you have double the distance of a normal bow for taking shots without and you do not get disadvantage.
So at the long range increment of a bow,
yeah, for the long range. When this bow is not drawn, it gives you a glide speed. Jumping from, so when you go to jump, it becomes it spreads
like
out
a paraglider.
like a paraglider.
That's fun.
And then
Use that one.
and fuck it, if it's not drawn, you also gain a climb speed.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Like
The only
it could be up to like the
I imagine
if
like
it's like
the cursed variant is that you're like you have to eat an acorn every day, or you like slowly turn into a squirrel.
if they wanted to have a curse, I would say you can hear what squirrels are talking about. So it's like, okay, I got this nuts and I put it over there and fuck, where did I put my nuts? Where did I put my nuts?
I was gonna say, like, I love all that. The only thing I will add to it is that if a druid is attuned to it, they now can communicate with squirrels without having to use
without their feature, without a spell. Yeah,
they could just consistently speak with squirrels.
It's pretty good.
And that's like two different fucking items that me and Dippy just pitched.
Yeah.
Like they're very similar, but like you could make that into two different bows.
So that's what I've been doing with a lot of magic items we pitch, actually. Dono.
Yes.
You pick up a great axe, heavy, bright red handle, Ron's rusted out axe head, and all you hear is the hissing of an alligator.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh God. First things first, when you are attuned to this item, you gain the lizard hide properties or dragon scale properties, meaning that you have your AC starts instead of at 10 at 13. You, as long as you are not wearing like armor, etc. It's when I want to implement the Gator's roll or the alligator's roll, which means that it is when you hit in it has 6 charges. When you hit an enemy and release one of these charges, they have to make a strength check against you or be rolled and take an extra like D10 of bludgeoning damage as they slam to the ground or something like that.
I love that. Yeah.
If you have a prone creature on the ground and you hit it with it, that you can sever an arm by a tear.
Okay.
But with also using this feature, meaning that they can become like disembodied. So if you tactically were to do a shove attack and then attack, you could delimb the individual, making them almost impossible for them to continue.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gritty. It's ritty.
I'll throw my hat in here too.
Okay.
So this
I'll
is
pick it up, dust it off for you.
spare change?
So this is the Croconaw. So it is a great axe that has a couple of magical properties to it. If you run, it has a magical charge where you can run forward in a straight line up to 30 feet and end that charge with an attack. If you don't end that charge with an attack, you fall prone. You have advantage to hit at the end of this attack.
Mm-hmm.
When you hit, the enemy has to roll a wisdom save, or it is grappled. It is like caught in almost like it's caught in the jaws. And if they fail the wisdom save, then they're caught in the jaws, and it would take nothing less than a 20 strength save to get released from the grip. Because Dono implemented a spin, I will not implement a spin. But it requires a certain amount of blood to be at its full effect. The less blood that it consumes in a given day, the less damage it will do the next day. Until if it isn't fed for a consecutive number of days, it'll start feeding on you. Your grip will be like almost perma attached to the handle at some point until it's like satisfied, and then you can let go. I don't want to say it perma drains hit points, but it does damage you in the process.
Yeah.
It also, you know, you can cast Stone Skin through it once.
Ooh, okay.
But only once.
Yeah.
And it lasts for
there you go.
And it lasts for a week instead of the usual like 8 hours.
Yep. Hell
and
yeah.
it's patterned like crocodile scales.
There you go.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there we go.
We got there.
Yeah.
Well,
good stuff.
Good
All right.
stuff.
All right, Dadley.
All right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You
I'm doing
are given
Okay.
you are given a trident.
Oh, I love tridents. You hit me.
And
hit me real
inside,
good.
and when you touch it and you attune to it, you hear the slithering of a sea snake.
Oh, all right. So right off this back, this trident gives you a swim speed equal to your walking speed.
And then you just hear, well, hi there.
Hi. I'm a sneaky snake.
By the way, Crossroads is back tomorrow.
I need
I totally
to.
forgot.
My work scheduled me in the evening tomorrow.
You're good.
I told
have
them I
dinner
needed.
plans.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me then. Never mind.
Yeah.
I totally
be
forgot.
back. It'll be back at some point. Just
I knew it was this week. In my
I knew
brain,
it
it was
was too.
Wednesday because it's the second day of the week because I'm not working Monday.
Hey,
I knew it
just take
was
my
too,
wife
but
to a
my
movie.
work scheduled me for the late shift on Tuesday instead of the morning shift, and I told them I need to start doing morning shifts on Tuesdays, and they didn't listen to me.
Hey, gentlemen, we don't have to
Sorry.
hash this out. No, we're good.
All right, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, you're good.
All
It
right.
just means I can take my wife on a date.
There you go.
Yes, you can do that.
All right, so
So this trident gives you a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. It does. What does a trident do? D8 of piercing damage?
I think it does a
believe
D8,
so.
yeah.
It also has a throwing capability.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. It does a D8 of piercing damage on top of an extra D4 of poison damage.
Ooh.
If let's see. Oh, actually, no, so it does that. It doubles its dice if it's submerged underwater. So
Oh, fun.
yes, if the trident is submerged underwater in any way, all the dice is doubled. And then yeah, I mean I would say that, but yeah, that seems good to me.
There you go.
Sounds dope.
And call it the can opener.
The can opener.
The can opener. I love it.
See, I
Love it.
would have honestly, if I were to add anything to it, I would say make it give it a viper strike. So when you go to throw it within 30 feet of you, it comes right back quickly. Doing
Yeah.
not where it injects extra poison damage within the strike.
You know what
Fair.
I would love actually is this isn't even snake, like this is just me riffing D&D now. You
Fucking go for
throw it when it immediately comes back, if there is someone 5 feet behind you, they also take piercing damage as they are
Oh,
getting hit
that'd
with the
be
Yeah,
recoil.
because it's long enough that you're just like,
Boom. Yeah.
just like, ow, and you just like look
Oh.
behind you and it went too far. You didn't catch it quick enough.
And it has a 15-foot reach.
Oh,
Got it.
15 feet. Dear
15
God.
feet.
Well, there you go.
That's a huge dick.
So
Dong.
we have, like I said before, a fairly set schedule for the next couple of months.
Godly, stop it.
What? Stop. Don't tell me what to do. I'm living my best life.
So
Fine, do it more.
next Monday, we continue the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
And hopefully conclude the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I would like for us to finish the game in the next episode, even if it takes,
I'm really liking playing a femboy this time.
even if it takes a longer episode to do it. I want to finish it in the next week. We don't have
It's a new
to,
thing. I haven't.
but
So
I would like
I
to.
looked up mild spoilers. I don't know who the murderer is. I want to make that very clear. I looked up mild
Okay.
spoilers. It's probably going to take us 3 episodes.
Okay.
It's going to
that's
take
fine.
us one more episode.
Yes.
Then that kind of solves what one of my next questions was going to be, because the next week after that I had penciled in one of 2 episodes, but it might be one of 3 episodes. So the next week, and I was really excited to make this decision, we were either going to do Fantasy Baseball, where we take the format from our Tears and Fears episode of tier lists and brackets,
Yep.
and we apply that to MLB baseball with all 3 of us.
What?
Yes.
What if we made our own bracket, but it was all like the guests and people that have been on Valmira,
I can make that for you.
That's been on like Anipod?
like on Annie?
I'll just make a bracket
like
of
characters.
everybody on Antipod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
characters. Oh.
like character like that have played in D&D.
I wanted
Is
to
this
sit down and
characters or
figure
is this
out-
people?
This is, I would say they're like characters.
Okay,
Like, we're
yeah,
gonna
that
block
makes
them up.
more sense.
That's gonna
Yeah.
take. Oh,
Yeah.
see, I thought it would be fun. I'll be like, who's winning this arena trap?
Yes.
Honestly,
Rock or Ace?
Yeah, exactly.
oh, bro.
So we were either. So I was
Listen,
thinking
that
we
was
were,
a joke, but it's still
Oh,
like,
God.
damn.
So we were either gonna do. I was thinking we would either do Fantasy Baseball or Saving Cats episode 2, and
Yeah.
that one would be randomly generated. But
Yes.
we also now have the possibility that we would have to finish Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog in a 3rd episode in that
So
week.
I would say Fantasy Baseball or Sonic Part 3.
Depending on
Yeah.
if we finish Sonic in Part 2.
Yeah, if we don't, Part 3 if we need it. If not, Fantasy Baseball. I'm really excited to do it with Dono.
Okay.
And then
Are we
September
doing
25th.
like minor leagues or what?
This is Major League
Major
Baseball.
Leagues.
Oh shit.
Because minor leagues has hundreds of teams, dude.
I
Dono,
know.
do you not remember this idea?
Yeah.
I
This-
do.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I just,
And then the next week after that, the 25th, we have another Dapper Discussion. Now, why is that one coming up so quick? Well, ladies and gentlemen, October brings the return of Dapper Ween.
Dapper Ween.
So we're gonna have a whole month of spooky stuff. So
big hand.
at the beginning of Dapper Ween, I want to run The Witch is Dead.
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
run the list?
I
saw
would
it
like
on
to
the
take a
list.
crack at running
Okay.
The Witch is Dead. If I don't have the confidence in it by the time that episode comes around, I would defer to you, Dadley.
Do
But-
you want me to ask Christian to set like a
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would
Because if
love
he
for
gets
him to
enough
come back to join us for that.
Like headspace. Yeah.
And then-
him and Reese get to freaking finally do a
Oh yeah. And
One
then
Page Wonders.
Yay.
One Page Wonders, and then
all we gotta do is just
October 9th.
one episode of that, like on stream, and then we can have a T-shirt that is just
exactly.
OPO, and it's just a dick. Oh no, wait, it's
With 3 balls.
OPW. Yes.
OPW.
No, it's an upside down like. middle
It's still a
finger.
dick. It's still a dick,
Oh my
Dono.
Still a
God.
dick. It is a dick.
And
I love
then
it.
October 9th, ... I don't have anything. I have no
Dibs.
idea what would be a spooky episode for the 9th.
Dibs.
What do you
2
got,
days
Dadley?
before my birthday.
Okay, what do you want to do
It's
for your
1 day
birthday
from-
for spooky?
I really want to run fucking oh, that's 2 tabletop episodes back to back. My goal is to do a Halloween Kids on Brooms, a Thanksgiving Kids on Brooms, and a Christmas Kids on Brooms this year.
Fucking do it.
Let's
fucking
work.
do it.
I mean, we did Kids on Brooms for Dapperween last year.
We could like.
There's no problem with doing it again.
We could do it where it's like the same crew each one, and we just play the same characters at different times. I don't know. Fuck it.
The Christmas one has to be a different crew. I will say that. The other 2 could be. Hell, it could even be your characters from last year if y'all wanted.
I'll pencil it in. Dadley runs Kids on Brooms.
My terrible fucking Australian accent, Danny.
The one that kept calling Duncan Dunny, which is a slang term for toilet. And
it's because you're the shit.
And then, so if with that solidified, I will edit.
Honestly, if we do play those characters, you have to ask me again.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you keep saying me Dunny?
Yeah.
So I can actually.
Then the week of the 16th, we are definitely doing this one, and this will be episode 2. I will now call it, because we're gonna replace Saving Cats 2 with Murder of Sonic 3.
Yes.
Dapperween Saving Cats, Monster in the House.
Monster in the House.
There's no question that we have to do Monster in the House for Saving Cats during Dapperween.
Yeah.
And then after that, we do some Halloween tier lists. We didn't do Halloween tiers last year. Because we were so focused on Kids on Brooms and Return of the Obra Dinn.
I mean, we did
Candy, which is an iconic Halloween list, but we have to do other Halloween lists. And then October 30th lands on a Monday.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's not the day of Halloween, but we get to do Dapperween, Dapper Discussion number 2.
We got to start thinking about a group costume now.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk about as well, is that I haven't even begun to think of what I would do for a costume. And as much as I would love to do one of my characters have been a half giant and a blue snake. I'm not going to attempt to be either of those.
Gents, I'm just going to let you know the 30th is my son's birthday.
Okay.
The 30th in and of itself?
Yes. October 30th?
Right.
That is the day that my son was born.
Wow. So he gets Halloween and his birthday, right? Back to back with each other.
He gets both things.
Okay.
All right. So we'll bank on you not being here that day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I end up being there, I'll just be a ghost again.
Okay. A ghost. It's just Donald's empty chair. Oh, and he's a ghost. Oh gosh.
Because I'm still running like Zoom.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. But yeah.
So there we go. We have a good couple months lined up.
Yes. Yeah. But then after that, we have a very special event that's coming up on the channel. We would like to invite you to join us for the 3rd year in a row for the Fall Initiative. We are partnering up with Dummies and Dice Rolls.
Dummies and Dice Rolls.
We're teaming up with Dummies and Dice Rolls to run a charity event for Extra Life called the Fall Initiative. We had a wonderful first year and a good follow-up second year where we didn't quite reach our goal like we did the first year, but we're gonna do our goal this year for sure. Like we're gonna reach the goal that we set no matter what happens. We have a lot. We're working all together with Dummies and Dice Rolls to bring you a week, an action-packed week full of wonderful shows from the cast of AniPod for you, and from the cast of AniPod and Dummies and Dice Rolls for you. I know I'm going to be running something on that Friday, the Friday of that week, because that Friday is my birthday.
Yeah.
So I will turn 25 on the Fall Initiative Friday of this year. So my thought was to run like a special birthday themed thing for one of the shows, probably the Inquisition. Like one of the characters in game is just celebrating their birthday, and something crazy happens. I don't know.
Sundial
You'll just have to see. Yeah, Sundial doesn't know what his birthday is.
That's what it is. We just decide, you know what, today is Sundial's birthday.
And then you just have a nice little party for him.
And then we have a beach episode.
Exactly. And
we're heading towards the crater right now.
We have other
fucking landing.
Yeah, we have other shows planned for that week, but we're letting you know now. Mark your calendars, set your timers, set your periods. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Synchronize those.
Synchronize those clocks.
Do we have a list of here's what's happening?
No.
We need to.
Okay. We don't. We need to do that soon.
Okay, because if there's, I've said it before, if there's open slots, I'll see what I can do to take it and run something.
Yeah, but all I know is that I'm running something on that Friday.
Saturday. Yeah, I'm running something on that Saturday. It's a familiar problem. I got to remember all my players. Yes. I believe I have, what is it? Marley. Wait, is that the correct thing? Wait, did I say yes?
I don't know. Is it?
Stealthy, and then Emily, and then I gotta see if Rock is still down to play again. If not, then I'll see if Ace wants to join.
So I'm looking at it right now. Saturday already looks booked. Level 20 oops all wizards.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see if Cody's remembered to do that.
Well,
right now they have Monday open.
Yeah.
So immediate. Oh, that would be
that's us.
That's us. So maybe I'll run something that Monday, I guess, because nobody has.
Well, last year we did a DM's roundtable as a Dapper D's episode.
So I would say that would be the following Monday at the end of it, because it's a week long. So the starting Monday and then the Sunday after.
Well, the starting Monday would be the 30th.
Oh.
So we have a Dapper Ween episode to close off Dapper Ween. But then the week following it immediately, like Tuesday through the next Monday, is the Fall Initiative.
Wait, so what day does the Fall Initiative start on? Because this has it starting on a Monday?
It should be starting on... It should be that Wednesday. It'll start with...
So it starts on the 1st.
Yeah, it'll start with picking character.
Oh, this is... All right. Hey, guys, peek behind the curtain. This already has something slotted for that Tuesday. Grimm's Adventures starting 8:30.
Oh, they are... Okay, so this will clear that up. They are doing... they're doing a big portion of their thing right before.
Yeah.
That's
why we're partnering with Dummies and Dice Rolls, is that we're kind of together.
Joining us in some of our streams for that with everything. So they will get the first half of this. Thing, and we're getting the second half.
Yeah. So they do like Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, they do like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
See, they already have Saturday as well.
Or okay,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, essentially, there's 3 spots open on their list so far: Monday, Friday, and Sunday.
So I've got Friday.
Yes.
And then Monday. When they say they have Monday open, do they mean Monday the 30th or Monday the 6th? Monday, November 6th.
I'm assuming the 30th.
Well, that's Dapper Ween for us.
First Monday. But that's not even November. That's my question.
Yeah.
Do we have I'm looking at this right now. Do we have a date that we said we're starting this?
I thought we would freaking discuss this whole thing. Ace has been the one helping a lot.
Ace has been throwing a lot of professional jargon at this thing. Yeah. We want to do this mainly for fun.
Yeah.
But it's turning into a lot of work.
There's still it's a fundraiser. You have to freaking get it organized. You can't just If you just have fun with it, then there's a lot of people that are just gonna drop out, and then you don't do nothing.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we need
this is
the
a
starting
separate
date,
discussion.
and we need the starting date, and we can go from there.
I will discuss with Ace.
All I know is this: if I'm running like a large portion of the Dapper D stuff in the near future, or kind of, I kind of already.
You already are.
I'm already filling that role. I already have.
Because I would say if the Fall Initiative is starting, if they're wanting it to start Monday the 30th, I'm okay pushing off the Dapper Discussion so we can have something themed in the Fall Initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, we can swap Dapper Ween 2 and the Fall Initiative episode if need be.
Yeah.
But if they started on the 31st, then it'll end on the 6th, and that'll be the last Fall Initiative thing again.
You could just run your like one shot as that part, and then we have the DM's roundtable the next Monday.
We could do that. Run the one shot on the 30th. DM's roundtable the 6th.
Run the what? The Witch is Dead?
Kids on Brooms one shot that I wanted to do.
Or your Kids on... Oh, yeah. That would slot in pretty nicely.
Yeah, run Kids on Brooms on the 30th. DM's roundtable on the 6th.
Okay, I've got it. Yeah. So here's how this is gonna. So here's how we're slotting this now.
Here's the other thing too. We have to remember that we don't not advertise that we're doing it. People can still donate.
So we can even
October. It's just we're doing the big event.
So yeah, we can even move everything up and do the Dapper discussion on the 23rd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All
right, I'll start getting players for that Kids on Brooms.
Fantastic. I'm sure Trazy would be down, and
I would love to see some new faces. I mean, I'm dragging you two into it. It's a Monday. I know you guys are available. You guys are here for it.
I want to see some new faces. All right, I'll wear a mask.
No, you will not be available. It's your son's birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. So have somebody else fucking go for it.
Dippy, you don't mind running stream?
Probably not.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm not going to assume. Right, also, I just want to say this whole time we have the support Lo-Fi Girl up, and there's no Lo-Fi Girl playing.
Oh shit! Because it crashed out of the fucking share.
It's all right.
Well, I mean, they're probably.
You should still support.
Still support them.
Yes, they are because of the desktop audio. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So they have been. Y'all have not, which is unfortunate. Either way,
Dippy's been stingy with the sharing.
It's mine.
I need to de-link my Google Calendar from Anipod's Google Calendar.
Please do.
Okay, so here's the I'm gonna call that Dapper Wayne / Fall Initiative. Dadley runs Kids on Brooms for the 30th. And then the 18th, September 18th is still open because we don't know if we're going to finish Sonic's Murder.
I love that it was like, we're announcing this, and it's like, wait, what's the fuck's the schedule here?
Yeah, just wait a fucking second. This is why we talk about these things. And we talk about it on the live show so we can be held accountable for it. Right?
I'm more like talking about it on live shows because like this is the shit that like I sit back when I watch content creators and I'm like, God, so much planning goes into it.
Exactly.
Like,
So,
even on like small levels,
that is our schedule for basically the next 2 months.
It is. Wow. Oh my God. That's so good. That we have
Sonic's Murder. Possibly Sonic's Murder Part 3 if we don't finish Sonic's Murder in Part 2. Otherwise, it's going to be Fantasy Baseball. Dapper Discussion 17. The Witch is Dead. Saving Cats. Spooky Tier Lists. The second Dapper Ween Dapper Discussion. Kids on Brooms. DM's Roundtable. It's all coming at you live on Mondays on the Dapper Ds.
There you go.
So be here for every single Monday. Or else.
Where?
And you better be around for Inquisition on my birthday, too, on the 3rd.
Yes, I will.
With that said, start recording. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Dapper Draft. Dapper Draft.
Dapper Draft.
So, this week, the NASCAR playoffs have started. And in terms of doing that for concluding the fun season of NASCAR, I want you to draft a team of NASCAR.
I said not this week.
No.
I wanted to do research.
I already had it in my head that I was gonna do NASCAR drivers with no thought for your ends, and share some NASCAR drivers with you in the process for the Dapper Draft. I wanted it to be a surprise, but you already talked about it.
I don't know any NASCAR drivers.
That's
I don't
fair.
know either.
All right.
I know 0.
All right.
I'm just gonna put numbers down.
Let's call that a fun bit. All right. So, welcome to the real Dapper Draft. Dapper Draft.
Whatever driver is like the number 13. Fuck it. They're my number 1.
That's my number.
There is no.
I talked about it. You asshole.
Okay, so
know what? Fuck it. Top 100, like out of the first 100 numbers, give your top 5. Let's fucking
draft.
go, man.
Let's draft numbers 1 to 100. No, really
Honestly,
though.
I'm here for it.
For real? I wanted
Exactly what you think.
something with a little bit more thought
You think
behind
that's
it.
entertaining?
Like just a little bit.
I normally leave this up to Dippy.
Okay.
I am vetoing NASCAR at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well,
I'm just
as a
me bringing the goblin energy.
Yeah, as a counterpoint, sports is coming up soon.
Doesn't he kind of sound like the guy from fucking what is it? The guy that played Batman played him. It was like Murderer that was a billionaire. I'm trying to fucking remember. Psycho.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Psycho.
Christian Bale.
Christian
Yeah,
Bale.
Christian Bale. There you
American
go. Yeah.
Psycho.
And,
American Psycho.
American Psycho. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, you sounded like fucking.
I can see
Christian
that,
Bale
actually,
in American
yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Psycho. It's just
Well, there
like
you
my
go.
brain was like, what?
American Psycho, the story of Lance
American
Armstrong.
Psycho. So, sports is coming up soon.
There's a lot of
College football.
steroids.
College football kicked off this week. Oklahoma beat Arkansas State 73-0. That was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
And I wanted us, so as an alternative to NASCAR drivers, we'll do NASCAR drivers next week. But
Next
I
week?
wanted y'all to select. Oh yeah, no, the next Dapper discussion. Yeah. Sorry. I wanted us to draft. Football mascots. Because we did a tier list where they all fought, but you can pull from college, high school. You can pull from college, high school, minor league, major league football mascots, and these mascots are all on your team, where they will do.
They'll duke it out.
Where they will duke it out in the arena of battle.
I don't know enough college.
Then look up a list, because there are many lists for you to look at, and there are so many fun mascots for you to choose.
How many bulldogs are in these
mascots? I will disqualify this as a choice by mentioning this to you. You could easily go for the South Carolina Gamecocks if you wanted to. Like the Gamecocks.
So what? I just got to look up university mascots.
University mascots,
yeah.
major league mascots, as long as it is a mascot that applies to a football team. And then those 5 will duke it out in a battle. So rollies to determine the order.
I've got a list of 42
for college.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna fight. I'm just gonna fucking pick.
That's what
5.
That's what I'm doing.
That's fine.
Also, I rolled a 7.
Again, you can pick NFL mascots too. Like there are some that
I thought
it's
it
a
was
little
just college sports teams.
No, I said
any football mascot.
I said football.
Oh,
Indeterminate of league. So you could do NFL, you could do college, you could do whatever.
where the fuck are my pens?
And then
Why
roll
did
this-
Audacity-
I'll be right back.
And then
The
roll
fucking audacity.
the audacity. So so we're rolling to determine the order. Hopefully.
I got a 7.
7. I got a 10. So it's up to Dono when he gets back. Oh yeah, there are some crazy mascots out there. I will, just to be safe, I will look up a list of college football mascots too, because I'm just like...
What's bothering me is the list I have is just telling me the mascot and not the college it's from.
Okay, here's a list from Genius. That's right, the music service. I'll send a list from Genius in the Discord for NCAA college mascots. Now, some of these I already am very familiar with, but yeah. So consider this a football draft, but not in the way you expected.
I don't know how to pronounce.
I'm very excited for our schedule coming up because it's so fun. I don't want to miss a single. I don't want to miss a single one of these for any reason. And I know that we're probably gonna miss one, and it's gonna suck because it's all planned out and it's all ready to go. But now that it's all planned out, y'all will hopefully have less excuses to miss them.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I got going on right now is my son's soccer, which just sometimes pushes shit back.
Yeah, but we're starting later anyway because of that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not an issue. That's just we're adapting to that. Yeah.
Yep. And just for the viewers at home, my son's soccer is kind of shitty, and they don't give us the schedule ahead of time. It's every Monday they send us the schedule for the week, and sometimes that means we're getting the email and there's a practice that night.
Oh no!
It sucks. It's a phenomenal soccer league, but
oh my goodness! All right, Donald.
Oh God! All right, so fuck off.
I sent you a list of college football mascots with the school that they belong to as well, so that you can hopefully pick them too. And I rolled a 10 to determine my order.
I hate this list because I can't see any pictures of mascots. I'm choosing my list that I have.
That's fine.
Sorry, but my autism is no. Respectfully, no. 16. Give me a second to pick my fucking.
Oh my God! So you're going first.
Take your time.
Yeah. Think of this as a college football draft. But
I know which one I want first. I just got to refind them. Mostly because I love that.
Oh, I just realized I should be picking backups just in case.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And I'll be real, all mine is just college. I thought it'll be more fun
I'll
to
stick with college too.
Yeah,
if it makes it easier that we're all looking at college, I'll stick with college.
Okay.
Wait, is that?
Oh, I see one that Dippy's gonna like.
I found one that Dono's gonna like.
What? Huh? What are you talking about?
And if it's not on your list, then I'll be surprised.
Well, I mean, you pick first, so you can steal it right now if you want.
Oh, shit. I could, but I'm not.
Because I honestly have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I don't see what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about, bud.
I don't know what you're talking about there, bud. Oh, and let's flip a coin for a serpentine order or top of the list order. Oh, Dadley, call it.
Heads.
4.
Serpentine.
It's tails. It's top of the list. All right. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
8. Oh, fuck.
Who's this guy?
Go on, Dono.
Look at this guy.
Okay. I will put the one that I think that you will choose, Dippy, at the very end, just to give you the best course. And then
sure. All right. Go for it. Okay. Because I still have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, I have 5. If any of them get stolen, I will rework it.
All right.
Okay, I have to change that. Because there's 5 teams with that. Okay.
Okay.
Dono.
I'm gonna push for a guess here.
Wait, that'll be my 5th.
I'm gonna push for a guess here.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 2.
Duke the dog from what is it?
Duke the dog
from James Madison University.
Wow.
Dukes.
Okay.
Dukes was made the official name of the 1947. Now it was named after the university's president. Now from 1919 to 1990 or 1949, Samuel Page Duke. However, the Bulldogs was not chosen to represent the Dukes until 1972 to 1973.
So James Madison University's Duke the Dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They were not the Dukes until much later, but it was the Bulldog.
All right.
So, but they were like the dogs.
Well, I will follow up by securing my alma mater's mascot here and now, just so y'all don't fucking take him. Lightning, the Blue Raider from Middle Tennessee State. Lightning is a Blue Raiders being, he is a horse. He has been a staple of MTSU for basically since the school was founded in 1911.
He's been in a stable for sure.
He's a good one to have in my stable.
Yeah.
You're funny. Dadley, pick next.
So my number one pick is Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia State. It is a car. It is just a car.
Ramblin'. Wait, who?
Ramblin' Wreck, or The Wreck from Georgia State. It is not somebody in a car costume. They drive an old car on the field.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Oh, I see it. Oh, that's great. Georgia Tech. Well, there you go. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're the Yellow Jackets, but sure.
Ramblin' Wreck.
Ramblin' Wreck. It's just a car.
Actual car. I'm like, oh, I'm building my team around who's in this car.
That's fair. You're just gonna run over everybody.
Damn straight I am.
All right. Well, then I know who I'm picking next, just to build up some strength on my team.
Really fast,
honestly, if I take the one that I think Dippy wants, no, you're not.
Now wait a second. This has nothing to do with trains, does it? Because if it does, I don't know of a train. I don't know of a train mascot here.
Well, you're just gonna have to wait and find out.
In the NCAA, I'm looking at the NCAA list, and I do not see a train mascot here.
Okay. Let's just, let's keep going.
Just get it out of the way so you can put me out of my misery.
Okay. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Fine. This will be my number 2. The Boilermakers special.
I just saw that for Purdue, and I was wondering if that was what you were talking
University.
about. Okay.
It is a fucking train.
The Boilermakers special.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Get the Purdue Boilermakers. That's fantastic.
I don't see any train tracks around here.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, you're in the wrong part of town. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bolster my team with some actual, strength here. I'm going to go with Blaze the Dragon from University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Oh, I was going to go for that one.
Blaze will now UAB is technically in the same, well, they were in the same conference as MTSU, and we didn't do so hot against them in baseball, so they definitely, but Blaze, he's a fucking dragon. Like, what's your puny little car gonna do against a fucking dragon? So, which leads you to your counter pick, Dadley.
You know how I said I'm gonna get real dark real fast?
Oh no.
I do not condone this action.
Oh no.
But if I want someone who can take out the other teams, I don't know anyone better than behind that wheel being Kenny the Keg.
What?
Kenny the who?
Kenny the Keg from Dartmouth Big Green.
From Dartmouth?
Dartmouth. I sent it into the Discord as well. Their mascot is a straight up keg.
Wait.
I don't think they're running off.
Wait, what? Hold on, I have to look this up. Kenny the Keg.
I know what that school's famous for.
Wait. Dartmouth College. Dartmouth mascot.
They're in the distillery industry, aren't they?
Yeah, the area is big.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just looked in the Discord. Holy shit, that's actually... Wow. Oh my God.
It's just a dude in a keg.
Oh no.
is driving the rambling wreck over all y'all's asses.
Oh, fuck. That's...
To be fair, he is the designated driver. He's supplying everybody else.
No, boy.
He's the supplier.
He's
All
the
right.
supplier.
All right.
How much alcohol do you have in your system, sir? None at the moment. I'm empty.
We'll go for it, Dono. You're up next too.
Okay. You know what? I got a dog, I got a train. Why not have some magic with Ophelia the purple cow?
Ophelia the purple cow? For what university is this?
This is
Ophelia? I barely know her.
His most lovable college mascot. Giving some frame. Ophelia got her 15-minute. Where the fuck is this from?
Yeah, but from what college?
The name Imph. Okay,
Williams College.
Williams College.
Williams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Williams
love the
College.
purple. Oh my god, she's adorable.
Yeah. Look at that little ball.
Well, there you go.
Ophelia Heine.
Wow. Wow. All right, then. Well, then prepare to be hypnotized, motherfucker, by Super Frog from TCU.
Yes.
The Horn Devil Toads. They did a fucking great job last year to make it as far as they did, and then the fact that they failed broke my heart.
Damn it. Sad.
So I got
So
I got a horse. I got a horse.
Losers?
I got a horse, a dragon, and a frog. What you got, Dad? You got a car and a keg.
I got a car and a keg. I feel like I'm loading up for a pretty good college party, and every college party might need some trees. I got the Stafford tree.
No,
God.
not the Stanford Pines.
So what? You just got a car full of all the drugs?
Are you talking about Piney the
Charge
the
complete.
fucking?
Oh my God.
Piney
I don't know.
from
The Stafford tree.
the Stafford tree.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Stanford. Sorry, Stanford.
It
tree.
is Stanford. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stanford
Yeah,
tree.
the
Yeah, okay.
Stanford's. Oh my God, Stanford. That's so. I hate you. What his name is something stupid though, isn't it? It's
Oh, I don't know about that.
Fucking Stanford. It's his name is literally Stanford Tree. I am so
Yeah,
upset.
I thought so. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well,
What type of tree is he?
he's a pine tree. No, he's a sequoia.
No, he's a redwood.
a redwood tree. Yeah. Well, fuck. I mean, a redwood tree is definitely gonna have, you know, an influence, a big influence on the battle. God.
He's just on the field waiting.
All
Just
right.
there.
All right.
Now,
I've got for my number 5. It's from one of the top 20.
mhm.
From Delta States. It's the Fighting Okora.
I'm sorry.
Okora. It looks like a freaking.
Spell
Oh,
it.
it's a cactus. Okra.
Yes,
The fighting okra?
Okra.
okra.
Yes. Fighting okra. Yes. Delta State.
Fuck yeah.
It's just a
There you
fucking
go.
cactus. That's what I'm using as my
Fighting
weapon.
okra.
I've got a magic cow, a fucking kick-ass dog, a train, and a cactus.
From what
Just-
school again? Sorry.
Delta State.
Delta State. All right. Sounds good. Well, for my number 4, okay. I gotta wonder if I need to support UT and pick Smokey the Basset Hound, or if I go with somebody who's adding a little bit and use him as like the power of influence, because Smokey is a fucking iconic mascot. Like,
I mean, once he got kicked out of like the fire thing and got mixed up with the furry.
oh no, Smokey the Basset Hound. Like he represents the UT Vols.
I thought we were talking. Smokey the
He
Bear.
represents the love child of fire departments and police.
He is a
Smokey the Bear and the Basset Hound. Scruff
Oh.
McGruff.
No, not Scruff McGruff. All right. Well, either way, I will go ahead and lock in Smokey from the UT Vols as as my pick. He has the power of influence because he's a fucking icon, one of the most iconic mascots ever.
All right.
So, I'm really banking on my tree and my last pick to be the core hitters of the fight.
So you have the tree, the keg, and the car.
Everybody else's support. The car is there for distraction. The keg is there to keep everyone hydrated. And then my next pick is there to keep everyone from getting leg cramps and whatnot. I'm going with Otto the Orange.
Damn it, I knew
that was on my list too.
I knew that you were gonna fucking pick Otto as soon as I saw. That was gonna be my
number 2 until Dippy was just like, just fucking do it. Like, all right.
Fucking
nobody getting cramps in my house.
Fucking Otto the Orange from fucking Syracuse. All right, sure.
All right.
Sure, why not? That's fine.
Sure,
just have a fucking orange on your team. Like, that's gonna make a difference.
It is. It's gonna make all the difference. Wait till you see my last pick.
I got fucking magic. Wait, we got one more?
Yep, we all have one more. Dono?
Oh, we have to do 6? God,
no, it's 5.
You
have Duke the Dog, the Boilermaker Special, Ophelia the Purple Cow, and a Fighting Okra.
Oh. Okay, then I can do this one. I'm gonna do... What the fuck is it? We're gonna go with, because I know fantasy lover is the Sooners.
Ah, the Sooners. Okay.
The Sooner?
Oh,
are you specifically picking Boomer or Sooner? Because there's 2 of them.
Wait, no, he gets them both.
He gets them both. Boomer and Sooner. All right.
It's the same goddamn school. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They're a team. It's like the Ice Climbers.
Oh.
Yeah. Ice Climbers. Ganondorf.
Boomer and Zooner.
Ganondorf. Just so upset.
Ganondorf. Luigi.
Lincoln.
Mama Luigi. All right. Well, then for my final, I feel like I need to pick something that'll wipe out more of the competition. And the fact that you didn't pick this, Dono, surprises me. Well, because you're not. This would be your homeschool if you lived in Michigan all your life. I'm surprised you didn't pick Biff the Wolverine from the Michigan Wolverines.
Whatever.
You get Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, Biff the Wolverine.
Biff the Huge Jackman.
From Michigan University. And yeah, that fills out my team.
So my final spot.
Mm-hmm.
We got.
You have a car crash waiting to happen.
We have a keg
a
driving an old car.
A keg and a car. An
orange,
orange and a tree.
We have an orange in the passenger seat, and we have a tree just waiting for a motherfucker to try him. And then my last pick, which really is my number 1 pick. I was confident that no one was going to take it.
Sure.
We got University of Alabama, Big Al the Elephant.
Big Al the Elephant. Yeah, that's a pretty solid pick.
What do you plan on doing to an elephant? What do you plan on doing to a drunk elephant that has oranges?
He probably got drunk off the oranges, if I'm being for real. Honorable mentions, I would say include fucking Amherst Sam the Minuteman from UMass.
My
Albert
number 6
in Alberta.
Oh, yes.
2 crocodiles.
Mm-hmm.
My number 6, my backup was Big Red from Western Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking... I was never gonna pick Western Kentucky because of fucking...
I was gonna listen. Big Red was also one of my second ones, but I'm like, there's so many Big Reds, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Not just choose one, and I just felt like it wasn't.
And honestly, just for how undefeated Georgia has been the last couple of years, I was gonna go for Uga. Fucking Uga from the University of Georgia, the Bulldog. But he wouldn't stand up very well in a fight.
And then my other backup was Sparky the Sun Devil.
Yeah.
I don't know if this means he has powers of the devil.
Yeah.
Or he's just a guy that likes the sun, baby. Like,
one of mine was Demon Deacon.
Oh yeah, from the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, yeah.
Yeah. It's just some dude in a top hat.
Mm-hmm. And then you have fucking like you have, I don't know, fucking PD the pirate from East Carolina. Like what is he gonna do?
All right, gents.
All right.
So we have
wrap this baby up.
Dono.
Put a bow on it.
You're
Send it
going
off
into
for
battle
Christmas.
with Duke the Dog, the Boilermaker Special, Ophelia the Purple Cow, Fighting Okra, and Boomer and Sooner from OU. I'm rolling with Lightning, the Blue Raider, Blaze the Dragon, Super Frog, Smokey, and Biff the Wolverine. A very animal-centric team, I just realized.
Furry. I'm kidding.
Furry. And then Dadley is rolling into town, literally.
I have to do mine myself.
Go ahead.
I got strolling into the stadium, Keggy the Keg behind the wheel of Ramblin' Wreck with Otto the Orange sitting shotgun, just handing out orange slices left and right. While there's a tree randomly in the middle of the field, imported from Stanford, and an elephant stomping around them all, getting ready to rumble.
Oh my god.
Big Al.
It sounds like a dope mosh pit.
It does.
Oh my
This is
god.
a Foo Fighters concert.
Yeah.
I will have to.
What are these things?
I will have to upload pictures of my.
What are these things? It's not like the other
The
one.
tree is just standing in the middle, being like, "Is it me? Am I not like the other?"
All right.
And that was the Dapper Draft.
Dapper draft. Oh, this is a great. Hold on, this is a great picture of lightning, though. Hold on, let me send this in the Discord channel. It might be small. No, there it is.
Oh
there
my
you go, yeah.
goodness. Oh fuck. I'm so tired.
Yeah, he is a fucking.
Oh yeah.
He's a fucking stud and a half. All right,
That's
so.
fuckable, right? I don't know.
And on that note, thank you for joining us for yet another episode of the Dapper Draft. We hope to see you next time on the Dapper Draft. Dapper Draft. And on that note, do we have any life advice for the wonderful people at home?
Oh, fuck, man.
And then we'll close it out.
Keep a blanket in your car.
Yeah.
You know, you might get
Solid
trapped
advice.
in there, and you might get cold, or
You know, Roadhead.
you might not talking from personal experience. Absolutely shit yourself outside of a porta potty and need something to wrap yourself up in,
Oh,
so you don't
no.
ruin the interior of your car.
Oh.
Keep a blanket in your car.
On that note,
No, Roadhead.
on that.
What about it, Dono?
What
Isn't that just
about
the
it?
advice?
No, I mean, like, that's another option for having a blanket in your.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
On that note, I'll say.
But also, Roadhead. Fucking great.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Jesus. On that note, I'll say keep a collapsible shopping cart in your car, because then you won't have to like work as hard to do that single trip with your groceries.
I keep a laundry basket in my car for that
A
reason.
laundry basket. Yeah, I did that for a while until I realized that the laundry basket that I was carrying everything in would break with how many groceries
that
I was
sucks.
doing.
Oh, yeah.
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 I have now a big bag that goes on like the shopping carts that you just fill up and fucking like put it right in there. Actually, like, I don't know. I've been going through like a bunch of different like soul searching and shit like that, and like looking at myself and healing. It's important to do that. Sometimes you just need to feel what you need to feel to heal. You shouldn't be pushing that shit off.
That's fair.
You're gonna live this life anyway. Might as well do your best to make it better every day.
What a wonderful.
I want to stress, I'm not a fan of BoJack Horseman, but there is one quote from it I really like. That is somebody saying like, "Life's a bitch and then you die," and someone responds with, "No, sometimes life's a bitch and you keep living."
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey.
on that note,
Learn to love the journey, right?
exactly.
Because that's all it is.
Because the destination might not be as exciting as you thought it was.
I just think I like the idea of learn to love the journey, because that's what it all is.
I mean, imagine the advertisements for Action Park, and then you end up there and it's closed, and you had to enjoy going there in the first place.
No, okay. I was just thinking like, life.
Enjoy.
Like you're gonna fucking like it's just keep going, no matter what.
Yeah.
You just keep going. You enjoy the moments that you have within the journey.
You just walk right past Action Park.
I don't want to fight about this.
You just walk right past Action Park and sit in the creek.
Okay.
Well,
I think
on that note,
what I was going for lost itself. But okay.
I get what you're going for.
Yeah, I got it. I already got it, Dono. I was trying to expand on it in a funny way. Dadley,
thanks.
bring us home.
Goodbye.
No.
No.
Thank you so much for watching. Sometimes I am the supreme overlord of the planet Zebulon 5, but you can call me Dippy.
I don't feel like Dadley, but that's what people tell me I am.
And I am the smallest flea within the universe, and my name is Dono.
And until next time, keep your adventure matters.
Stay dapper.
Until next time, roll initiative. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.